ABC, having just paid $15 million for a defamation lawsuit, would think not to engage in conspiracy theories about assassination attempts, but I guess that's too much to ask from The View. I mean, I gotta ask you, because they said it, are you aware of any plots from Elon Musk to push President Trump down the stairs?
Absolutely not. Let me be unequivocally clear about that. And watching this clip, I couldn't help but think how ironic that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists. But they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years.
On immigration, of the 3,500 arrests ICE has made so far since President Trump came back into office, can you just tell us the numbers? How many have a criminal record versus those who are just in the country illegally?
All of them, because they illegally broke our nation's laws and therefore they are criminals as far as this administration goes. I know the last administration didn't see it that way, so it's a big culture shift in our nation to view someone who breaks our immigration laws as a criminal, but that's exactly what they are.
You made a point that the worst first. They all have a criminal record.
And welcome to the briefing.
If they broke our nation's laws, yes, they are criminals.
No, it's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
Whatever you're saying, this is the first time that she's been she may be, but my point is that job would not maybe have been open to her.
No, I understand. I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah. I would like this young lady this is her first job, I would like her to do a little homework, because she said something yesterday that really pissed me off. And let me explain something to you, because without that wokeness, you might not have that job. Maybe. But my point is that job would not maybe have been open to her.
No, I understand. I just wanted to clarify that.
Voters do not agree with these despicable women on The View. They are wildly out of touch with the vast majority of Americans, and frankly, they should seek immediate help.
Joy objectifying the White House press secretary, saying she only has the job because she's hot.
How well you can do your job, and the American people agree with that sentiment. So it's about confidence, skill, and merit.
Caroline Leavitt, the outspoken conservative commentator, was one of the first public figures to react to the shocking news surrounding Whoopi Goldberg's arrest. As the story broke, Leavitt quickly took to social media, expressing her disbelief and criticism regarding the situation. This is exactly what happens when someone thinks they can outrun the law, Leavitt tweeted. Whoopi Goldberg thought she could escape the consequences of her actions by fleeing the country, but the law always catches up with you. This is a reminder that no one is above accountability. Her words struck a chord with many of her followers, who applauded her swift and blunt reaction. Leavitt, who has built a reputation for holding public figures accountable, seemed unfazed by the high-profile nature of the case. She further expressed, "Fleeing the country doesn't change the fact that actions have consequences. Whoopi can't run from this, no matter how famous she is." Her comments quickly gained traction, sparking debates across social media. Some supported her tough stance, agreeing that celebrities often act with a sense of entitlement, believing that their fame will allow them to evade consequences. Others, however, criticized Leavitt for jumping to conclusions without knowing all the facts about the lawsuit that led to Goldberg's dramatic arrest. This arrest, which occurred earlier today, shocked both fans and critics of Whoopi Goldberg. The actress and television personality, famous for her roles in The Color Purple, Sister Act, and Ghost, was taken into custody at a major international airport while attempting to board a private jet. Authorities had been alerted to her possible attempt to flee the country in the wake of a massive $50 million lawsuit that had been filed against her. While the details of the lawsuit remain largely under wraps, sources have indicated that Goldberg is facing accusations of defamation, with claims that her comments have caused significant harm to the plaintiff's reputations and businesses. The legal battle surrounding the lawsuit has escalated in recent weeks, and Goldberg's arrest raised suspicions that she might have been attempting to avoid the legal proceedings by leaving the country. Goldberg's legal team issued a statement shortly after her arrest, assuring the public that the actress was fully cooperating with the authorities and was confident that the truth would come to light. They also emphasized that Goldberg intended to fight the lawsuit with all of her legal resources, asserting that the claims made against her were baseless. However, despite the legal assurances, the arrest has been a major blow to Goldberg's public image. Known for her role as a co-host on The View and her decades-long career in Hollywood, Goldberg has been a beloved and respected figure. This scandal, however, has raised serious questions about her character and the actions she may have taken to avoid facing the lawsuit. Leavitt, for her part, continued to make her position clear, drawing attention to what she saw as a dangerous precedent set by Goldberg's alleged actions. This is a wake-up call for anyone who thinks they can just leave the country to escape the consequences of their behavior. She said, "Celebrities, like everyone else, need to face justice when they wrong others." Her remarks sparked additional conversation about the accountability of public figures, particularly those in positions of power and influence. Many of her supporters agreed with her assertion that no one should be above the law, while others took issue with the focus on Goldberg's personal life and the legal proceedings. While Levitt's remarks were causing waves in the media, the details of Goldberg's case were starting to unfold. It was revealed that the lawsuit against her involves claims of defamation, with the plaintiffs accusing the actress of making harmful and false statements that severely impacted their businesses. As the case progresses, both sides are likely to exchange heated legal arguments, and it is expected that the media spotlight will only intensify. The public reaction has been divided. Some expressed disbelief that Goldberg would attempt to flee, considering her long-standing career and public profile. Others have defended her, insisting that she deserves the benefit of the doubt and should not be judged until all the facts come to light. However, the arrest at the airport has undoubtedly added a new layer of complexity to her legal situation. Leavitt's comments have resonated with many who view this as a moment of accountability in the celebrity world. Her strong belief in personal responsibility and the rule of law is a hallmark of her commentary. She has been an advocate for holding powerful figures accountable for their actions, regardless of their fame or influence. "Justice doesn't care how famous you are," Leavitt continued. "Whoopi is no different from anyone else who thinks they can avoid responsibility." At the same time, her remarks have drawn criticism from others who argue that Levitt is rushing to judgment. Some have pointed out that Goldberg's legal team has yet to fully present their side of the story, and it is premature to assume guilt without hearing all the evidence. As the case unfolds, legal experts are already speculating about the potential consequences for Goldberg. If the lawsuit progresses to trial, it could have a significant impact on her career and public image. The possibility of a lengthy court battle also looms large, and the media will likely continue to scrutinize every development in the case. For now, Goldberg's legal team is focused on clearing her name and challenging the allegations against her. They remain optimistic that they will be able to prove that the lawsuit is without merit, and that the truth will prevail. Despite the uncertainty surrounding the case, one thing is clear: the fallout from this legal drama will be felt for some time. Whoopi Goldberg's reputation, once unshakable, has been cast into doubt by the arrest and the ongoing legal proceedings. Whether she can recover from this scandal remains to be seen. As for Caroline Leavitt, her comments have added a distinct voice to the growing conversation about accountability, especially when it comes to powerful public figures. Her stance has reinforced her commitment to ensuring that no one is exempt from facing the consequences of their actions. Whether her opinions are embraced or criticized, one thing is for certain: the arrest of Whoopi Goldberg has sparked a larger conversation about justice, responsibility, and the law's ability to hold everyone accountable, regardless of their fame.